the spin-offs in our school so we can teach other girls about science and math.
That's a great idea.
Since NASA began, many things have been developed because of their research in space. These are called spin-offs. Spin-offs have improved our lives in medicine, communications, computer technology, and homeland security.
Our search began. What can we find from NASA that's in our school? Join us as we take our adventure.
I'm Macy.
And I'm Gracie.
And we're going to look for spin-offs in our gym. Let's go.
Did you know that the tennis racket, the golf ball, and the golf club are all spin-offs of NASA?
Hey, Sarah Jane, I like your new shoes.
Thank you.
Did you know tennis shoes are a spin-off of NASA?
Really?
Have you ever had your vision checked at school? It's very cool.
Did you know that's a NASA spinoff?
No, I didn't.
Man, I love computer time. Thank you, NASA, for this mouse.
Hey, you know what? Let's go see in the nurse. There's a lot of spin-offs there.
Emily, where are your glasses?
I got contacts.
Did you know that's a spinoff from NASA?
No, I didn't.
Miss Morrison, I just don't feel good. Can you take my temperature?
It's in your ear. Look this way.
Thank you, Naz, for inventing me the thermometer.
Oh, I'm so glad I have my sunglasses. Thank you, NASA.
After finding the spin-offs at Brent Elementary School, we decided to meet with some ladies of NASA. Miss Shannon Riley, Miss Kate Creed, and Miss Christina Hendricks shared with us a few more things about NASA spin-offs.
What spin-off do you think has made the most difference in people's lives?
What spin-off do we think? I would start off with telling you that there's a couple of myths out there. Do you know what a myth is? There's a couple of myths out there. The first one is that NASA invented Velcro. Not true. The second one is that NASA invented Tang. Not true. Velcro was invented by actually a guy that was walking through a briar patch one day and was stuck to his pants. But because of that, NASA uses it a lot. So that was actually something that was invented and then NASA uses. Tang was invented, and we also started using that because it was a liquid powder. We could take the powder up to space and then use it. But what do I think? Like, what do I benefit personally every day from? The makeup. One of the spin-offs is makeup. Another spin-off that health-related is one of the heart defibrillators. And also one that I recently liked a lot was baby formula.
Food safety technology.
Right.
And MRI machines, that's a very important one, I think.
And microwaves are very important because they have to be able to have food. We have to be able to cook our food fast on Earth, and so to think about food in space.
Cordless tools is there's a lot of things that because of the space program that we are able to use here on Earth.
What is your favorite spin-off?
My favorite spin-off of all time is the ski boot. I love to snow ski. And the technology that we use on the Apollo mission with them when they land on the moon, you know have you ever seen the videos of them jumping on the moon? That ski boot technology we have used here on Earth is the same as the boots they wore on the moon.
I would probably say fire safety technology, like for our fire department to wear. And when our firemen go and take care of and save people from burning fires, that's what they need is important. It's the clothes that they wear, and of course smoke detectors, which are very important too.
I think mine would be cell phones because just think about when the astronauts went to the moon before, there wasn't a cell phone and they couldn't call back and forth, but at the same time, the computers on the Apollo Saturn V were so much larger than what's in a cell phone today.
Where do the ideas from spin-off come from?
The ideas for spin-offs, most of them come from different individuals, and they will contact NASA a lot of times, or a company will do it. Some people in NASA invent spin-offs, some of the technologies that we have used from NASA. For instance, one of the, the Nerf company, the Nerf football, they contacted NASA and wanted help with the aerodynamics from our planes and our engines. They wanted help with the Nerf football. And so we partnered with Nerf to come up with those technologies.
Like cordless drill, somebody asked, how can we work in space and be able to drill and make it faster? And so that helped develop the cordless drill. So it's stuff that ideas that they start and they just turn into something bigger and better. And so that's one way they get theirs.
And anybody can do it, just like you girls can. If you have an idea right now, all you have to do is call NASA and say, I have an idea for something, and our engineers and scientists and other people will help you to develop that particular spin-off.
How many spin-offs do they work on each year?
That's a tough question. There are tons of spin-offs each year, but total, what we've heard is there's close to 1,700 spin-offs that have been developed over the last 40 years.
And what we do is each year, NASA produces a spin-off book of all the spin-offs from that year. So every year, and you can go online at the NASA, I think it's, you can find it from the NASA.gov website and find all the different spin-offs that we've done. And each year a new book comes out.
And they're all categorized. So if you wanted to look for something that was targeting fire safety, or if you wanted to look for something that was health and food safety, you can find it that way.
Are there ways we can communicate with astronauts at the International Space Station about spin-offs they are working on now?
There are ways that you can contact people at the International Space Station, and there's a website, you can email them. They do podcasts almost every day. They actually call home. They call home to their kids or their family. The astronauts currently are working in space on different science experiments. They're not really working on spin-offs, but maybe some of the experiments can lead to a spin-off here on Earth. For instance, if they find a cure for a certain type of cancer, then that would be a spin-off that we could use here back on Earth.
Well, thank you for coming to Brent Elementary School.
Thank you for having us. We had fun today.